Hey guys, this is the Real Quaid again with a second Gym Leader Challenge video. I'm up against Slickboarder89 here. Just a quick look at the team preview. Again, it looks like he's going to have some trouble against my Zoroark. Pretty much all but about two of his guys, and even Dragonite might take some good damage, are pretty vulnerable to what Zoroark has to offer, so I decided I'm going to lead with him again. He tends to fool people pretty well. And I like to lead with him. He's one of my favorite Pokemon to use because he's so tricky and nasty, so I'm just going to go for it. If nothing else, I can U-turn to a better selection, which you saw in the last video. So he decides to send out his Tyranitar, and I've done enough Zoroarks in the lead to know that Tyranitar does not like Focus Blast. So I'm going to come right at him. I bluff Crobat again. I like to do that. It gives me an addition of a perception of a ground immunity, which is nice. So I come with a Focus Blast, and I missed him, which is awesome because he's now Dragon Dance, so he's +1 attack and speed. At this point, I know that I am in huge trouble. Lead Tyranitars tend to be scarfed as well, so I wouldn't have killed him, but I would have been able to finish him off with the real Crobat, would have outsped him. Croak could have come in and cleaned him up with a Sucker Punch, so it wouldn't have been a big deal, but the Focus Blast missed. Did no damage. He's now at full health, +1 attack and speed. He managed to get a crit on the Crunch, which I resisted. I probably would have died anyway. Zoroark's defenses are gross, so I did not expect to survive. He's going to proceed to Earthquake the rest of my team pretty much, now that I only have one Pokemon that is resistant or even immune. He's immune to Earthquake, but I don't have anybody who's even resistant or neutral to it. My others are all weak to it now that he's finished my Zoroark. Send out Crobat, get his Super Fang, get some damage. I'm just going to, really at this point, I just want to beat his Tyranitar just to beat something, because I've lost too many Pokemon at this point. I'm down to Crobat will probably, I did not expect him to die so quickly. I figured he'd have tanked it, but he got a crit on me again, so not much I can do about that. I managed to take him down to half health. I send out Muck. I'm thinking, alright, Muck, you're pretty much the last chance I have, because the other Pokemon are not going to outspeed him, and they're going to die in one shot. So if Muck dies, then I'm screwed. But if he survives, he'll survive long enough to get a Brick Break. I know he won't be able to Focus Sash it if he was sashed. He barely survives with 11, lands the Brick Break. So my pride, at least, has been a little redeemed here from that terrible Focus Blast atrocity. Managed to take out the Pokemon that finished my team, but thanks to the Sandstorm, Muck is going to go down as well. So I'm now down 2 to 5 remaining Pokemon here. He sends out his Landorus. I'm not sure if he's scarfed or not, but odds are he's going to outspeed the two Pokemon I have left. Toxicroak and Nidoking are not terribly fast on their own, so he's going to come at me with powerful Stab Earthquakes, and there's not much I can really do about it at this point. So this was a pretty quick battle here. I was so disappointed that that Focus Blast went awry, but sometimes that happens, you know. 70% is a pretty high chance to hit, but, you know, 30% it's not invincible. Occasionally you're going to have battles where you'll miss, and that's the reason you have Focus Blast, is because it's the perfect tool when you need it, but sometimes it'll kick you in the ass and just, you know, remind you that, hey, I can miss sometimes when you don't want me to. So unfortunately, it was a pretty clean sweep there by Tyranitar and Landorus, but, you know, these things happen. If my Zoroark had survived and was able to land the Focus Blast, I think that would have been an entirely different matchup. I think a lot of my Pokemon, if I would have taken out Tyranitar, I would need to take out Landorus somehow. That would have been tough, but I might have been able to figure out a way to do it. The rest of my Pokemon, I think, had an advantage over the rest of his Pokemon. His Chandelure didn't really scare me, his Starmie didn't really scare me, but these things happen, so good game to Slickboarder. He becomes the first person to officially possess the Venom badge, so congratulations, and you're moving forward in your badge collection, and hopefully I'll see you again in the Elite Four matchup and maybe be able to redeem myself through there. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.